Hello everyone, this is James Fredrickson. I'll be your instructor for AERT 121, and I'll also be your instructor for MAT 102 if you're in the aerospace program or you just happen to be taking the print reading class. I've structured both these classes in a similar manner, so I'm just going to show you for AERT 121, and for those of you in MAT 102, you can take a look at your course, but it's set up pretty much exactly the same. So on the home page, we've got the syllabus. I guess we can talk a little bit about the syllabus first. So let me go ahead and select syllabus. And here's our syllabus. And in a second, the logo should pop up at the top here. Yep, we got the logo. For AERT, it's a 4-credit class. Here's my contact information right here. It's pretty much standard boilerplate stuff. If you take a look here, though, I've listed my DACC email address, and then right beneath it, I said, please use Canvas email to contact me. So what I'd really like you to do, rather than use this email address, is go to the inbox here and use the Canvas email. Canvas email has a couple of advantages. First off, I'll respond much more quickly to it because I'm on Canvas all the time, nearly all day long. And then secondly, it also sends a copy of it to my email address, so I get it in 2 different spots, so I shouldn't miss out if you're trying to get in contact with me. I've also got an office telephone number listed over here. And look, it says I do not have access due to COVID-19. So as of this point, I'm not allowed to go into my office. So once again, it says, please email via Canvas email. So of course, you go over here and select email. We can do office hours by appointment online only. So if you have something that you need to talk to me about, we can set a Zoom meeting up, or we can just email each other back and forth, whatever your preference is. Here's our textbook and materials information. If we scroll on down here, a little bit how I grade and what I accept, and what the breakdown on the assignments and the discussions point-wise is. So assignments and discussions are worth 60% of your grade. Exams and quizzes are 30%. And then online attendance and in-class attendance, both of those total up to 10%. There's kind of a brief explanation of how students are to conduct themselves and so on and so forth. Here's our grading policy. For this course in particular, we're using the fractional grading system. So an A or A plus is 4.0, and a D plus, D or D minus is equal to 1 point. And of course, everything else is in between. Here's our tentative schedule setup. And right now, I really have to reinforce the term tentative schedule. It's going to be COVID dependent. I've been told at this point that we're going to start being able to come into class on March 1st. But that's up in the air and can change at any moment. So at least for the first 3 modules in both the MAT 102 class and the AERT 121 course, these are going to be totally online. So that'll take us up to March 1st. So Module 1, Module 2, and Module 3, it's all going to be online. Each module kind of shows you what we'll be covering, and then at the bottom here it says, online class will not meet, see modules for due dates. So you can always check the module for the due dates, for the quizzes, and so on and so forth. Okay, let's scroll on down just a little bit further. Here's some important dates to remember, right? Instruction begins on January 25th. I'm sure everybody's familiar with it. And other important dates. And then down here, this is our course summary that shows some of the due dates that have been set up for some of the assignments that I already have published. So I'm going to scroll back up here to the top. I'm going to go back to the home page here. And I've got a Help is Available button here. It'll pop up in just a second. And there it is. If I go ahead and select it, what it basically says is if you have a problem or you have a question, I'm your first line of defense. So always try and contact your instructor. You can expect a response from me within 24 hours, Monday through Friday. Generally, I'm quicker than that. So if you email me in the morning, you can probably expect a response by the afternoon. If you email me at 6 o'clock on Friday, you won't get a response until Monday. And then also there's a link that I provided here that you can find a tutor, so you'll have to see whether or not they're open and what their hours are and how they're going to conduct themselves. So anyhow, let me go back here to the home page again. And then I've got something that says modules here. Clicking modules here is exactly the same as clicking modules here, so I'll select modules. And up at the top it says watch the video tour. Obviously you're watching it right now. And then it says read. And so I've got module number 1, synopsis and objectives. So I'll go ahead and select this. And this is just our introductory module that helps us all get acquainted. So at the top of each module you'll see synopsis and objectives, and it kind of tells you what we're hoping to accomplish in each module. Next is a welcome letter for me. I can click on this, but it's a letter and you can read it on your own. Co-requisites and prerequisites. There are no co-requisites or prerequisites for both AERT 121 or MAT 102. Embedded in the syllabus, there's also the text information, but I've also got it here, and it's kind of a duplicate of what's in the syllabus. So for each of you, you'll have a different text, right? For MAT 102, this will be different. For AERT 121, this is it. And then it says you'll need a USB drive, and it says you will need access to a computer equipped with a microphone and speakers, as well as a flatbed scanner. So I do have some projects that will require you to create a PDF and submit it to me. In the past, students have taken pictures with their phones or with a digital camera, and I've just gotten things that I'm unable to read or I can't scale and I can't tell if it's right. So I'm requiring everybody that takes one of the classes from me that they do have access to a flatbed scanner. They typically come with the 3-in-1 printers. They're not terribly expensive. I looked on eBay before I started this video presentation, and you can buy them for 30 or 40 bucks. So it's not terrible. If your mom has one, use your mom's. If you've got a friend that has one, use your friend's. Let me go on back here. And then we've got some expectations as far as the way we're supposed to behave online. So here's our netiquette guide. You guys can read this one on your own. So it's just how we're going to conduct our behavior towards one another when we're online. And then if you do not have Microsoft Office 2016, let me just show you this. So there's a link right here that you can click, and it'll take you to an NMSU site that allows you to download Microsoft Office 2016 for free with all the updates and everything. So you're paying for it with your tuition. You might as well take advantage of it. So make sure you download that. After you've kind of gone over this stuff and reviewed the syllabus, I've got a short little syllabus quiz. It just asks you some pertinent questions from it. Of course, it's, you can take the quiz while you view the syllabus, so it's no big deal. And then right beneath it, I have something that we refer to as a safety quiz. The safety quiz is just basically how to conduct yourself in the shop environment that hopefully we'll get into later on this semester. I think I've set it up to where you can take it 3 times. Everybody should be able to get 100% on it. There's no material that you need to look at or anything. It's pretty much a common sense quiz. And then here's another portion of your assignment for this module. It says introduce yourself to your classmates discussion. So I'm going to click on it just to show you what it looks like. And it says it's locked. So let me come back to that. I'm going to have to get out of student view to show that to you. So let me go back to modules. And let me exit student view. And then I can show you what the discussion looks like. So introduce yourself to your classmates, discussion. So it's pretty simple. There's a little video here that'll help you. There's also a little picture right here that'll show you which button to click on. But basically what you do is you go down here in this box and you select this box. And then there's a recorder button here. Everybody see it? You click that recorder button and your computer should be equipped with, like I said, speakers and a camera. You click on it, you should see a screenshot of yourself come up. And then all you do is you answer these questions up here. And when you're done, you click Post Reply. And then you have to reply to at least 2 other learner video posts. So 2 other students will post, and then you just say, hey, it's nice to meet you, or, anyway, you guys figure it out. But anyway, you're supposed to respond to 2 of those. And let's go back to modules now. Then I've also got a student questionnaire here. So I'm going to click on it and just show it to you. So here it is. It's a Word doc. And let me go ahead and open it up. And you get 8 points for filling this out, so make sure that you do. So your name, your major, your phone number, your NMSU email address. And then I just like to know what other classes you're taking, what are your academic goals, whether or not you want to get an associate's or a bachelor's degree. Are you going to transfer to another college or university once you finish at the DACC? And then here's an important question. Are you a high school student? Make sure you answer yes or no, especially if you're dual credit. I want to know if you're in high school. I have to conduct the way I do grading just a little bit different. Anyhow, so once you're done with this, you're going to upload it to the upload it to Canvas. So let me go ahead and close that now. And I'll go back to the home page here. And I think I've covered everything that I want to show you. Of course, I encourage you to explore this. Anyway, look forward to seeing you in class when we can actually meet. This is your instructor saying, have a great one. Bye-bye.